Hi everyone, I am Sonia. Today I would like to present to you an analysis of remarkable leader who embodies several major contemporary leaderships theory. The leader I have chosen is Nelson Mandela, a transformational and several leader who play a vital role in the fight against apartheid in South Africa. Through his visionary and adaptive leadership style, Mandela demonstrated exceptional quality that align with the various leadership theory we have studied in this course. About Nelson Mandela, 1980 to 2030, was a South African anti-party revolutionary politician and philanthropist. He dedicated his life to fighting against racial segregation and injustice. Mandela unwavering commitment to justice and equality led to his imprisonment for 27 years. Despite the hardship, he remained a lion and emerged as a symbol of resistance against party. Mandela's leadership during the anti-apartheid movement was characterized by his advocacy for non-violence and peaceful negotiations. In 1994, he became the first Black president of South Africa, focusing on national reconciliation, social justice, and economic transformation. Mandela's legacy extends far beyond his presidency, as he continued to be revered as a global icon of freedom, forgiveness, and leadership. His exemplary leadership quality revoked in transformational and several leadership theory inspire leaders worldwide to strive for positive change and equality. His leadership style. For me, Nelson Mandela has three types of leadership style, such as transformational, adaptive, and several leadership, and I will explore more detail in the coming slideshow. Transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is a leadership style that focuses on inspiring and motivating followers to achieve extraordinary outcomes. It also involves leaders who possess a clear vision and are able to effectively communicate and articulate that vision to their followers. They possess charisma and charm, which enable them to establish trust and loyalty among their followers. Transformational leaders inspire and motivate their teams through their own personal example and by creating a sense of shared purpose and collective identity. They also encourage creativity and critical thinking and stimulate their followers' intellectual ability and fostering an environment of innovation. Nelson Mandela embodiment of transformational leadership. He has a visionary, charismatic influence, inspirational motivation, and intellectual stimulation. For visionary leadership, Mandela had a clear vision of a unit, the democratic South Africa, which he articulated and consistently communicated to inspire others. Charismatic influence, he charisma and personal charm and captivated people, create a sense of trust and loyalty among his followers. Explanation and motivation, Mandela instilled hope and belief in his followers, encouraged them to envision a better future and strive for change. Intellectual stimulation, he fostered creativity and critical thinking among his team, also promoting innovative solutions to complex any problems. And adaptive leadership is a leadership approach that emphasizes the ability to negotiate through challenge and effectively respond to changing circumstances. Leader who embody adaptive leadership was skilled at recognizing and understanding the complexity of a situation and are able to adjust their strategy and behavior accordingly. So they possess the flexibility to adapt their new information, market condition, or also an expected condition, and also can quickly pivot and make informed decision. Adaptability leaders are comfortable with uncertainty and ambiguity, and they encourage their team to be reliant and open to change. They continuously learn from their experiences and mistakes, viewing step back as opportunity for growth and improvement. Mandela embodiment of adaptive leadership. He have ability to adapt to diversity, flexibility in strategy, learning from mistake, building coordination, ability to uh, adapt to diversity. It's been despite enduring 27 years in prison, Mandela maintained his reliance and adaptability, using his confinement to strengthen his resolve and political skills. Flexible in strategy, which means Mandela adjusted his approach based on the evolving political landscape, recognizing the need for negotiation and also recognization to achieve his goal. Learning from mistake, Mandela acknowledged his own shortcoming and embraced a growth mindset, using step back as opportunity for self-reflection and improvement. And the last one, building coalition, he skillfully brought together a diverse group and individually transiting racial and political diversion to form alliance that contribute to the dismantling of a party. And the last one is servant leadership. Servant leadership is a leadership philosophy that center on selflessness, empathy, and commitment to the well-being of others. Servant leader priority the needs and the interests of their followers before their own, putting the collective good ahead of personal gain. They display a genuine concern for the welfare of their team members and actively seek to understand their perspective, challenge, and aspiration. Seven, lead with empathy, demonstrating compassion and understanding toward others. They actively listen, provide support, and offer guidance to help their followers grow and succeed. Seven, leaders empower and develop their team members, fostering a collective and inclusive environment where everyone contribute a value. By serving others and promoting their growth and well-being, servant leaders create a positive and sustainable impact within their organization and community. Mandela's servant leadership, he has putting other first, empathy and compassion, collaboration and empower long-term impact. Putting other first, which means Mandela dedicate his life to the liberation of his people, sacrificing personal comfort and freedom for the greater good. Empathy and compassion, which means he showed genius concern for the suffering of others, reaching out to both victims of apartheid and his former observers. Collaboration and empowerment, Mandela empower others by delegating responsibility, fostering a sense of ownership and sharing decision making among his team. Long-term impact, Mandela's legacy as a servant leader as evident in the enduring impact he had South African democracy, social cohesion, and human rights. So, in conclusion, Nelson Mandela leadership January exemplified the embodiment of transformational, adapted, and servant leadership theory through his visionary leadership, adaptability in the face of diversity, and commitment to serving others. Mandela demonstrated that inspirational quality that inspire a nation and left an indelible mark on history. His leadership style serves as a powerful example for current and future leaders seeking to bring about positive change in their organization, and community. Thank you for listening.